Girl, it looks like Beyonce is determined to be Jay-Z's only baby mama because the streets are now saying that she has allegedly been threatening his other daughter to keep her mouth shut, or she's going to be in a whole lot of trouble. And if y'all thought that Beyonce being on tour would make her too busy to handle business, then you're in for a shocker because she don't play about her family, and this outside daughter is about to learn the hard way that Beyonce will do anything to make sure that Blue Ivy remains Jay-Z's first daughter. So what exactly did Beyonce do to scare off the daughter? And has she really been out here threatening Jazzy's other kids? Let's get into this. Okay, so one thing about Beyonce, she's going to fight for her marriage no matter what. Like she said in her song, Jolene, she's still a Creole Banjee B from Louisiana. And from what we know about her, she doesn't seem to like outside babies very much. I mean, y'all remember how she treated her half-siblings, right? Her father, Matthew Knowles, cheated on her mom and had not one, but two outside children on her mom, Tina. Beyonce was furious, and she ended up firing Matthew as her manager. She claimed that they had to go their separate ways because they had creative differences, but everyone knows it's because of those outside babies he had after years of cheating on Tina. But what was most telling was how Beyonce treated her half-siblings because she doesn't acknowledge them and has never met them. According to her half-sister's mom, they are half-sisters and maybe one day down the line that can be made possible. However, if Baze and Solo have yet to meet their half-brother, we don't think the second half-child is the charm. Matthew's other baby mama revealed that even though she lives close to Beyonce and has been so broke that she was almost homeless, Beyonce never reached out to her. She said, Beyonce is a billionaire and just bought the most expensive house in California, 10 miles from where we live. But no, there has not been any contact. The pain still needs to heal. My main concern has been dealing with a child that asks, why doesn't that person love me? I sit in the bathroom and cry sometimes because I just don't know how to help him be his own person. Now, Beyonce doesn't owe them kids anything, but the way she went out of her way not to acknowledge them doesn't make it surprising that she has zero pity for the kids that Jay-Z has outside their marriage, especially since the streets are saying that she didn't even know about the kids from the start. Now, before we get into the new daughter and her claims, can we take a minute to talk about the alleged son? According to Rymir, not only did Beyonce allegedly force Jay-Z not to acknowledge her, but he also allegedly got threatened by people from Beyonce's team. At first, we thought that the reason Jay-Z refused to acknowledge Rymir was that he got Rymir's mom pregnant when she was only a teenager and he was a grown man. According to Rymir's guardian, Lily, who was also his mom's friend, I got a call from his in-house lawyer and they were very helpful and we thought we would resolve this privately. They even talked about Rymir's music talent and whether it was a good time to put him on his record label, but he had to finish high school, so I said no. Suddenly, different lawyers got involved and their attitude completely changed. I think they realized there was more at stake for Sean, given that Wanda was allegedly underage. Wanda was only 16 when she allegedly met Sean, but she may have told him she was older. She fell pregnant but had no idea how to contact him. Rymir also expressed his frustration with the situation, saying, I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming, Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say, I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test, no? However, he and Lily later came out to reveal that they had found out that Beyonce was the real reason that Jay-Z fought the case, instead of taking 5 seconds out of his day to take a DNA test to prove that he wasn't the father.
But yeah, people were saying that she's a big part of the problems for him, and some of the things that she was doing, a woman would not, she would have some sort of role in what her husband does. And if she was secure with herself and with the situation, not saying you gotta like it, she would help her husband.
They also claimed that they had been getting multiple threats from Beyonce's team and they were scared for their lives.
The Beyonce thing came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Rymir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there.
And it's not like they were lying because according to reporter Liz Crokin, Rymir and Dr. Lily claim intimidation tactics have been used against them for years. Rymir said he was at after he filed a civil suit against Jay-Z. Dr. Lily believes that Beyonce played a key role in persuading Jay-Z from acknowledging Rymir and settling the case. Beyonce and Jay-Z may have cruelly mocked Rymir in their music. And to make it even more suspicious, just when the judge finally ordered Jay-Z to give his DNA after 15 long years, Rymir suddenly filed a motion to drop the lawsuit without an explanation. Well, the streets are now saying that Beyonce allegedly got to him one way or another and intimidated him into dropping the lawsuit. And allegedly, that's the same thing everything that's happening with the alleged daughter, Letitia Macer. Now, Letitia first came out last year, claiming that she was about to expose Jay-Z as her father. She wrote, "I've been quiet for far too long. Join me as I tell you my story of living in the shadows of being Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew he was my father. How growing up, I watched multiple sclerosis take its toll on my mom, taking my fun mom that I've always known to 24-hour bedridden. But I kept it all together raising 4 kids, including a set of twins while going to school full-time, working 2 jobs at the prison and the hospital." And in an attempt to prove that she wasn't lying, she claimed that she had done a DNA test that proves that Jay-Z was her father. She wrote, "Facts number 1. It was just confirmed with Ancestry DNA. They have a 99% accuracy. Number 2, I'm now coming forward because referred to fact number 1. Number 3, my mother tried to reach out to him. Child support does not work the same for celebrities as it does with your baby daddy. Number 4, lawyers laughed at me. Number 5, deadbeat dads are okay, except if it's Hova. Number 6, I've thought about this every day of my life. It's been 28 years and it's time to tell my story. How long should I have let this go on without a public statement?" Letitia's mom's old friend also backed these claims, writing, she wrote, "I know the story from start to finish. I hooked your mother and father up years ago. Jay asked me who she was when I lived on 500 Side, Greenwood Avenue. We chill in that appointment so many times. We laughed, drank, smoked, played cards, and did some more things. Lisa and I have talked about this for years." She continued, "I remember when Lisa came to my house on Bradley Avenue in Cambridge, Maryland, and Lisa and I called Rockefeller, and we was trying to contact Jay to tell him about Tasha, and the exact words from the man was, 'Do you know how many women call me daily and say Jay-Z they baby daddy? My hand to God.' So as Gloria Jean Turner would say, what's done in the dark will come to light one day. This is these days." Now, if the DNA really does prove that Letitia is Jay-Z's daughter, then it would change everything. Y'all know that Jay-Z and Beyonce have been slowly but steadily building Blue Ivy up to be the heir to the Carter throne, voicing Kiara in The Lion King, being a backup dancer for her mom on tour, attending red carpets and all that stuff. Fans have praised her for being graceful and a lovely young woman, which is exactly the type of image that Beyonce wants for Blue as her and Jay-Z's first child. And from what the streets are saying, the last thing she wants is for Letitia to come and claim the title of Jay-Z's first daughter, aka the heir to the throne. And this is why the streets are saying that Beyonce allegedly got her people to threaten Letitia, just like she did with Rymir. And it looks like the alleged threats might have worked because Letitia has gone ghost. She deleted all her posts exposing Jay-Z and even deleted her account entirely. And this has made fans super suspicious, to say the least. So it looks like Beyonce might have succeeded in securing the throne for Blue Ivy, but now fans are wondering how many outside kids Jay-Z has. Because of the way he was reported to be slanging that thing all around town, there's a high chance that he still has more kids out there that we don't know about. And if this is true, well, let's just say that Beyonce has her work cut out for her. But in the meantime, I want to know how y'all feel about this. So drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.